Volume pyramids and cones. Objective of this lesson is to find the volumes of pyramids and cones, 12-8. And to be able to find the volume of a pyramid, okay, you need to uh, see how the pyramid is related to a rectangular prism. The volume of a pyramid is only 1/3 of that of a rectangular prism. So in this case, this square pyramid will have 1/3 the volume of this cube. Okay, it's only 1/3. Now, once you know that, you can go to the formula for volume of a pyramid, which is 1/3 base times height. There you go. That is a formula for finding the volume of a pyramid, 1/3 base times height, where big B represents the area of the base. Okay? Find the volume of the pyramid if you have a pyramid with a rectangular base. Okay? Following the formula, 1/3 times base times height. Okay? Will give you 1/3 length times width times height. Why is length time? Why do we use length times width? Because the base is a rectangle, and the area of a rectangle is length times width. Thus, length times width times height. Okay, and from there, okay, we simply substitute the values. So you have now volume is equal to 1/3 times the length, which is 5, times the width, which is 4, okay, multiplied by the height, which is 15. Okay, so I'm going to multiply 1/3 and 15 because that's easier for me to do. 1/3 of 15 will be 5, so I end up with volume equals 5 times 4 times 5. Okay, and you end up with 25 times 4, or 100 cubic meters. That is the volume of our pyramid in that example. Okay? In the same manner, when you talk about the volume of a cone, the volume of a cone is, like the pyramid, it is going to be 1/3 the volume of a cylinder. Okay? And if you notice, this is the formula for volume of a cylinder, pi r squared h. You get 1/3 of it, you get the volume of your cone. Okay, so in this example, we want to find the volume of a cone to the nearest whole number, and we have that cone right over there. Oh, before we do that, I forgot something to tell you. This is now the formula that we want to memorize. Okay, volume is equal to 1/3 pi r squared h. Now let's find the volume of a cone in example number 2. Example number 2, you have, okay, 1/3 pi r squared h as the formula, and then simply substitute the values to find the volume of a cone. So volume equals 1/3 times pi, okay, times r squared. Our radius, since if you look at this one, you're given the diameter, and the diameter is 20 inches. Therefore, our radius is 10 inches. So this becomes 10 squared times the height, which is this one. This is our height, 6 inches, multiplied by 6. Okay? Then further, it becomes now 1/3 times pi times 100 times 6. Okay? Which brings us to 1/3 times 600 times pi. Or, okay, simplify that further. Volume equals 200 pi. Okay, our volume equals 6 to 8 0, 0, 2 decimal places. So the volume of our cone is 628 approximately. Okay. The approximate volume of our cone is 628, okay, square inches. Now I did not use, or cubic inches, I'm sorry. I did not use pi in the calculator because it's easier for me to solve at this point, 3.14. So the volume of our cone is approximately 628 cubic inches. Okay? Now in the next example, let's consider many communities use salt sand mixture on a snowy ice roads. When the mixture is dumped from the truck, it forms a mound with a conical shape, such as this one. Look at this one. This is your conical shape, or it forms a cone. In other words, if the mound has a diameter of 15 feet and a height of 10 feet, how much salt sand mixture is there? So we want to find the volume of that particular cone. Okay, that's for the letter A. Letter B, if the mixture is spread at the rate of 1 cubic foot per 500 square feet of roadway, how many square feet of roadway can be salted by the mixture in the mound? Letter B is easier to solve if we know what letter A is. So let's consider letter A, going back to the formula of our cone, 1/3 pi r squared h. Substitute the values, 1/3 pi, 7.5. Where do we get 7.5? Because the diameter is 15 feet. Square it, multiply it by 10. Where did we get 10? Because the height is 10 feet. Okay, right there. So solving for this, the volume is approximately 589 cubic feet of that cone. Okay, and then after finding the volume, all we need to do at that point is get 589 and multiply it by 500 square feet of roadway. You get 294,000. Okay, so you have 294,000 square feet of roadway can be salted by a mixture on the mound. So if you get that and the volume of that cone is 589 cubic feet, then you can salt 294 square feet of road. Okay? And after this lesson, in your notebook, no more than a page type of summary, what you've learned responding to the objective, and write down a question you may want to ask in class. Thank you.